I was made by the hands of an all-wise creator, who carefully crafted my body and mind to make his name greater. He also made the heavens, the earth, and he perfectly lined the equator. Yet some people still think that if God exists, he's an arrogant dictator. But that claim, in and of itself, rests on a number of lies, because that implies that God doesn't care. But tell me, if he doesn't care, then why in the world was he aware of our sinfulness, shame, and despair? He saw every pain that we had, and he counted every single tear. He was deeply moved by our hopelessness, sorrow, and fear. Though this was all the result of our own choice, because in the Garden of Eden, God gave us a free voice, a free will to choose for his love and everything we needed. But over that we chose our own desires, and every human since then just repeated. But God respected our choice because he gave us that free will. It grieved him in his heart to see that he is the medicine because we're ill. We have a mental disease that is given to us at birth, and the result is that we're living in a world full of pain, regret, and hurt. We are trying to find something in which we can put our hope. We're trusting in money, fame, and power, and we're reading the magazine's horoscope. Trusting in lust, relationships, people, maybe even the Pope. But the fact is, it is like we're climbing a mountain without a safety rope. Yes, it's true, you can make it in life, you can go for that mountain top, but one day you will fall to the ground in a long deadly drop. Because that is the result if you put your trust and expectations in worldly things. They will never satisfy because there will always be losses next to the wins. We find ourselves in a state of brokenness. We have no reason to live, no reason to die, and we're guided by hopelessness. But God did not leave us like that. Because did you know that about 2,000 years ago, there was someone who saw your worth, who knew you even before the day of your birth? Someone who knows you from the inside out and every step you take. Someone who knows your highs and your lows and even the moments when you break. And the weirdest thing of all, he also knows every time you lie and you made a mistake, yet still he would take a wooden cross on his back for your sake. Because the problem is that God is holy and we are not, and God knows that. So this is what he thought, that he would come to this world, half man, half God. Yes, on that wooden cross, it was our fight that he fought. He took our sin on himself and we beat him to death. We tortured and blamed him until he took his last breath. And through that last breath, he fulfilled prophecy, for he arose in victory, so that everyone can be forgiven, everyone in the future and everyone in history. He took our pain, he took our shame, and he took our misery. I mean, honestly, whether it's lust, lying, or blasphemy, God will free you from all chains, so you can follow him in liberty. But the choice rests with you, because it's your responsibility. Forget the lie that God is a God of pain, hate, and misery, because through his sacrifice, he showed us hope, love, and mercy. So don't think you're worthless, because God knows your purpose. In fact, he found so much worth in you that he was willing to die for you. He died for the Gentile, the jihadist, the Buddhist, and the Jew, so that everyone can be forgiven, because Jesus' blood makes new. So please, come to Jesus, whether it is the first time or you're doing it again. Lay your old life down at the cross and let the new life begin. Because there is only one thing that will always remain, and that is the love of God that is shown through Jesus' name.